Have you been scrolling through social media or seeing your ex out and about and thinking, why do they seem fine while I'm still struggling? Look, it's tough when you feel like they've moved on or everyone else seems to move on from breakups faster than you do. That you're somehow too sensitive for staying stuck in the pain of a breakup. But everyone heals at their own pace, and just because others seem to move on, they have moved on faster, doesn't mean you're behind, and it doesn't mean that you're just not healing the way you need to. You should. So let's tap through some of that pressure so you can give yourself permission to heal at your own pace. And you can see in the description box some links to research articles that have been done on tapping if you're interested. As I talk about this for today on a scale of 1 to 10, rate yourself so we can check back in at the end. And if you get overwhelmed, especially with a breakup, that's normal. It's okay. Just keep breathing and tapping and let any emotions or memories or sensations work their way to the surface. Acknowledge them and then let them pass by. And when you can, get back to repeating after me. Okay, so just tap with them, repeat after me. And anywhere I say they or them, if it fits and you want to, you can swap it out for he or she or their name, whatever feels best. Even though it feels like everyone else is always moving on faster from relationships than me, I deeply and completely love, support, and accept myself. Even though I'm really still struggling with this breakup, but they seem fine. I love and accept myself and choose to honor my own healing process. Even though I feel ashamed for still being stuck, trying to heal and get over them. I accept and honor that I'm hurting and give myself permission to heal at my own pace. Even though I think I should be over this breakup, over them by now. I honor my own journey and trust that healing is happening in its own time. Everyone else seems to move on after breakups so much faster than me. Especially them. I feel like they're out there living their life like nothing ever happened. Like we were never even together. Like I meant nothing. I see them going on with their life and I feel like I'm still stuck in the same place. Why am I still hurting when they seem fine? I feel like I'm too sensitive, like I should be over this by now. But I'm just not. My heart still hurts. I still really miss them. I still just don't get why. What went wrong? It's frustrating to watch them move forward while I feel like I'm standing still. Why can't I just move on? I keep asking myself this, but I'm not getting any great answers. I just can't. It hurts. Maybe I'm just not strong enough. I feel kind of ashamed for not healing as quickly as others, though. Why am I struggling so much when they seem to have just let it all go? I feel like I'm doing something wrong for still feeling all this hurt. It's hard not to compare myself to them or others. What if I'm just too sensitive? I feel like I should be handling this better. I'm so frustrated that I'm still here, still processing, still grieving. But it's okay that I'm not always moving at the same pace as others. It's okay, my feelings as they are valid. Healing is different for everyone, and that's really okay. I'm allowed to feel and heal at my own pace. Even though I feel like I'm healing too slowly, I choose to honor my healing process. I trust that healing takes time, and I'm allowed to go through it at my own speed. Just because others move on faster after breakups doesn't mean something's wrong with me. I cared. I still care. That's okay. I release the pressure to heal quickly. I don't need that extra stress. I give myself permission to process at my own speed. No judgment. I trust I will heal soon. Any shame I feel, any sadness, any guilt at this taking so long or the breakup, I begin to let it go now. Any need to compare myself to someone else's healing journey, I drop that too. I am worthy of healing, and I honor my healing process. See where you are on that 1 to 10 scale now. Deep breath. There's no right timeline for healing, for heartache. Everyone moves at their own pace, and you're worth the time to validate that specifically to yourself. You know, taking that extra anxiety and pressure off of exactly when you should be, over it. It makes it easier to acknowledge and process the feelings that are making it hard for you to get past this relationship. And you absolutely deserve the peace and easygoing contentment that comes after a breakup. So, you can decide what life looks like for you, just you again, as you get your footing. And as you lessen the need for it to be on someone else's timeline or however fast your ex is getting over it, or how people have gotten over things in the past. Once that timeline pressure is gone, you can focus in a little bit more on the sadness, the anger of how the breakup happened, of missing them, of not getting closure that you needed, and when you begin knocking out those individual emotions and behaviors that, may have been triggering, again, bigger emotions, and, healing begins to happen quicker and quicker. And so, take a look around the channel, and I'll link to my playlist for Breakup, for Heartache, and tap on any of those that apply, and then let me know in the comments if there's something you're struggling with that I don't have, and I'll try to get a video out for you. I know this is really hard, and so my heart does absolutely, go out to you. Breaking up really does suck. I wish there was some brilliant term, besides that, but that's just kind of, what it is. It's just a crap part of life. And, I know you're not okay if you're here watching this video, but it's going to be okay soon. So make sure that you keep working on this self-healing and, whatever else it is that works for you, whether, that's journaling and kind of letting some of it out, even if, you then, I put my journal pages usually in the fireplace and just let it go, kind of as a healing it sort of thing, but also because I know I could have rattled off about 10,000 other things, or something I did 10 years ago. It's just because I'm in anger at that moment, or sadness that, what somebody else did that relates to, and it kind of lets me know, oh, hey, that's a pattern. That's why that was particularly triggering to me. But I can write it down. I can let it go. And if it is, say, sadness or something like that, then I acknowledge that emotion and I can tap on that specifically. So there's no real timeline that it has to be done on. And just this simple act of giving yourself the okay to grieve on your schedule can be a large catalyst for actually helping you heal much faster and move forward, because you're not adding on to the regret or the shame or anger of self-blame that you may be putting on yourself, or other people saying, oh my God, are you still on this? Or what do we need to do to, or maybe you're not, say, ready to get out and start dating again, and everybody else is, trying to pressure you into that, and, it's the best way to get over them. And, so I'm just not, and I'm also definitely not ready for that. Or, all those things become easier when you just allow and validate all of your emotions. And, it doesn't mean we need to stay stuck in them. It doesn't mean that every emotion is necessarily a great one to be stuck in, or a great one to feel, or even correct. I could be really angry about something, and I was angry, and and so whatever happened, I can validate the fact that it did upset me. I did feel that way, but when I look at the situation, I realized they weren't in the wrong, or it wasn't really something that I should have gotten that angry about. If I had just waited 5 minutes and got more information, I might have reacted differently. But at the moment and at the time, that betrayal or sense of, whatever it was, it's fine. It's better to sit there for a second, look at it and go, yeah, I am angry, and how come? And, and then I'm not likely to say something to that person. Instead, I go and fix it. And the same applies here with, heartache and heartbreak, is that if we just say, yeah, what, maybe, I wish I was past it too already, but I do hurt. It just hurts. I'm sad. I miss him. And then when you can put that into words, then it can be easier to one by one knock those out. I'm sad that it broke up that way or happened, or, they know that we can't even be friends after, or, any of that kind of stuff. So, if you subscribe, you'll get notified of the next video. And of course, if you could like or comment, it does help me grow as a channel. I'm really grateful for all the interaction. And I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, and just keep at this, and know that it will pass. This isn't an energy or a feeling that you have to be stuck in forever. It will heal, especially if you're actively doing these sorts of things to move yourself forward and accept what is, and begin creating that new life and all that for yourself, because you deserve that. So I'll see you in the next video. Later.